Because I want to rob banks. I just have an obsession with robbing banks.
Big pitch. Thunderbolts 2. War Machine.
What's up, regular size man?
Hello, good morning,
Hi,
David,
good morning.
Wyatt. Thank you so much for being here. It's such a pleasure to be speaking to both of you today. If you guys could choose one other superpower from the MCU, what would it be and why?
I've been asked this many times now, and I have.
What is yours?
It was invincibility, and then Lewis.
Invincibility?
Invisibility, sorry.
Invisibility. Yeah.
But it was, but now it's
Invincibility.
Invincibility is like,
Oh, shapeshift.
Shape-shifting because you can technically become a fly on the wall.
Ooh.
So I'm stealing Lewis's answer and
I love
shapeshift.
that.
Wow,
Yeah.
shapeshifting.
Yeah.
I called it.
God, I would not want time travel. Time travel would be like
Time travel's a
the
little
biggest curse. Because you would just continually go back and try to fix things.
Right.
And you'd never live your life.
Right.
You'd be an old man still trying to go back and say, let me fix this.
Time travel! What?
Those are the neurotic ones. You know, mine was invisibility too. Because I want to rob banks. I just have an obsession with robbing banks.
First of all, you and me start working at the bank.
But, yeah.
But like in an old school way, now it's all digital anyway. They don't have the. I want to be the guy who gets invisible in the vault, and then like they lock, and then in the morning you carry out the cash. I guess they'd see your invisibility carrying out the cash.
That's the beauty of it, bro.
I don't know how it actually works, but I do like invisibility.
How do we get to see this more complex, more emotional side to him, especially in his relationship with Yelena?
Well, I think you do see it in this movie. I think we have, a couple moments. Yeah, I think Alexei is a very funny guy, and he's a bit deranged in terms of the way he approaches his trauma. I mean, he's in a lot of pain, clearly, but the way he expresses it is in a kind of a silly, childish way.
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full. So filled.
Of like galvanizing people, thinking that if he can retain his former glory, he can solve this emotional problem. And then I think at one point in the film, which you'll see, is he's met with his very strong-minded daughter who is really suffering. And I think he has to really accept the pain that he's caused. And he has to really own who he is. And I think it's so gratifying in a movie to be able to have all this comic relief, as you say, but then also be able to play this strong, clear, emotional moment, to know that he has both those sides of him. It's very gratifying that they let me do that.
I love that guy.
Last question. If you could pick any character from the MCU to join Thunderbolt, who would it be and why?
I said Cheadle, War Machine. Just because he has that, like, grit about him. And also, I'm having a hard time, I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time separating the actor from the character, just because I know Don relatively well.
Right.
And I know Don would fit in with us.
So he's an idiot.
I love that War Machine was like not Iron Man.
True,
Big
but
pitch.
like,
The next Thunderbolts 2, War Machine.
Yeah, I mean, I'd also, I don't know why, I just think it'd be funny to have Doctor Strange.
That was probably me.
In there, we could just always be like asking him to do card tricks and stuff,
Well, thank you guys so much. I think that is all for today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Studios Thunderbolts.
You got a convoy approaching fast.
Engaging defensive measure.
What are you driving?
We don't apply to discuss my business. It's perfection.
Look what you unleashed.
A must see.
Let's do this.
And the best Marvel movie since Avengers Endgame. Marvel Studios Thunderbolts.
What kind of super serum did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
Oh, fancy.